Right, okay. So there we are.
The third indispensable element in building the new prosperity is closely related to creating new jobs and halting inflation. We must protect the position of the American dollar as a pillar of monetary stability around the world. In the past 7 years, there's been an average of one international monetary crisis every year. Now, who gains from these crises? Not the working man, not the investor, not the real producers of wealth. The gainers are the internet from these crises. Not the working man, not the investor, not the real producers of wealth. The gainers are the international money speculators. Because they thrive on crises, they help to create them from these crises. Not the working man, not the investor, not the real producers of wealth. The gainers are the international money speculators. Because they thrive on crises, they help to create them.
He even says that these people help to create crises. And we can see quite clearly that it is trouble between and in nations that lead to these vast amounts of currency being able to earn in a day, almost certainly tax-free. One figure, for instance, front page of the Financial Times 2016, 850 billion profit in a day. That's 850,000 million United States dollars worth of financial gain in a day on the currency markets.
Because they thrive on crises, they help to create them. Money speculators. Because they thrive on crises, they help to create them. The gainers are the international money speculators. Because they thrive on crises, they help to create them. Not the working man, not the investor, not the real producers of wealth. The gainers are the international money speculators. Because they thrive on crises, they help to create them. In recent weeks, the speculators have been waging an all-out war on the American dollar. The strength of a nation's currency is based on the strength of that nation's economy. And the American economy is by far the strongest in the world. Accordingly, I have directed the Secretary of the Treasury to take the action necessary to defend the dollar against the speculators. I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold, temporarily the convertibility.
Now, here we see temporarily. Now, what you
temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or
right. So the temporary, this is absolutely saying that he is temporarily suspending what was known as the Bretton Woods system. Now, he could have said, actually, some quite important words from, I believe, Bretton Woods, which was that any large movements of currency detrimental to the world economy should be outlawed. And what that means, of course, is that if something, even asking a bank that's done something illegal to pay the money back, if it's going to destroy the world economy, and this can be discussed in the United Nations, it really might not be worth it, because even if you feel like, it's